Okay, let's do it. Let's watch a video. Let's see the future of gaming. What the hell is gaming gonna be about in about year or two? The video is called The Future of Gaming. Star Engine. It's the engine Star Citizen is supposed to be running on. And it's gonna blow your mind away. I hope you're gonna like this video. If you do, like, subscribe, all that stuff, whatever. Let's go. Everything you're about to see has been captured in engine as one continuous shot without loading screen. Distance between planets has been compressed for the sake of brevity. That's true. Not literally everything is the same distance, because it will take you ages to go from one planet to another, but they have another system called quantum leaping that it's not a loading screen. If somebody's thinking that's a loading screen, no, you can still get out of the seat and do your stuff around the ship while that's going on. Check this out. We're making CGI is making the universe for us over here. Ooh la la. Yeah. Music. The sound of creation. The tool of creation, actually, is the sound and vibration and frequency. Solar system size game spaces. Yeah. I've been into Star Citizen for 3 weeks so far, and I am basing my channel on that. Anybody watching this that isn't playing Star Citizen, consider downloading the game, consider using the referral code in the description below, or don't. So when I started my YouTube channel, it was supposed to be a horror channel. Then Starfield was announced, and I was supposed to start making Starfield content as soon as I heard there's gonna be a space game that's gonna involve the whole space inside of it. As it turns out, Starfield was a lie, and here we got Star Citizen. So if you like those kind of games, go for it. Physically based atmospheres with multiple light scattering. Seamless transition from space to ground. That's it. Planet server generation, client and server at different levels of details. Right. These are very technical. I'm just gonna stay out of them. New Babbage, the city you start in, well, it's one of the 3 main starting zones in Star Citizen as you enter the game. And now I actually see it in proper light, like it should be. Because the game is still in alpha, and there's a lot of bugs in there. It's getting better. 2024 is supposed to be the big year for this game, so fingers crossed. Oh, we got some beat. We got C2 flying above us. This is a huge ship which can hold up some cargo in it as well. Wow, the train. The train is full of people and NPCs. I'm a new Star Citizen player, and I'm speaking from a perspective of a new Star Citizen player, so if you haven't played it, you're missing out, but the trains are running empty so far for now, unless there's other players inside it or coming along for the ride with you. It's an MMO. Did I say it's an MMO? So, yeah. As a long-term World of Warcraft player and fan, not anymore, they need to put out a whole other game. Playing an MMO in space like this is blew my mind. Spaceships are so detailed as well. Very much detail in those. That's the main point of interest, actually, in Star Citizen. Oh, look at the NPCs interacting with each other, observing each other as well. Who knows what it's gonna be actually when it comes out, man. I'm sure they're aiming for above and beyond. That's what they're going for. Real-time biome generation. Cool. Is it gonna be empty? Is it gonna be desolate. Yeah, you see, this is how you seamlessly like go from space to the planet. Looks the immersion is unbreakable. It looks amazing. It's just great. It's such a good game that I actually bought a t-shirt. I got a t-shirt. Okay, now he's entering into the cave, into some kind of a cave system there. Okie doke. This really reminds me of Skyrim. Those, what were they called? The mushrooms that glows, like there's glow spheres or something. Ah, man. Yeah, I like this. I like this. I like it a lot. All right, out of the cave. Well, ground fog fully integrated into the atmosphere. Whoa, okay. So depending on the weather, I presume the fog is gonna be appearing or something. I'm not sure. What does that mean? I said I'm not gonna read those. Those are way too technical for me. Yeah. Sunlight shafts through the atmosphere. Yeah, that's amazing. I remember when I saw Red Dead Redemption first time, and those sunlights that goes even through NPC's ears, character ears. That blew my mind, literally. Rivers, I couldn't read that, never mind. Rivers will be carrying objects down the stream, and you can save. It's a persistent universe as well, so anything you place anywhere, you can hide one object into a cave on a distant planet and tell some player, your friend, where you hid it, and he can actually find it there. It's not like he opens up a loot box or anything. The physical object will be in there. And year after a year has passed, you still come to it, and the object is still there if somebody didn't pick it up. Dense environment, procedural generation based on rule sets. Variety will be really important over here. As we can see, we got rocks, we got trees. It's not like completely desolate. Well, it's one planet, but I believe in CGI. I truly believe in CGI. Chris Robertson. I believe in you. Roberts, not Robertson, excuse me. Alright, we got some flowers down here. That's beautiful. Beautiful little meadow to be running with your girlfriend if you're playing there. Playing the game together. Aww. Ooh, what is it? Some kind of machinery powering up, or? Yeah, the wind. Okie doke. Oh, wow. We got some wildlife in here as well. That looks like a rhino. A rhino with eggs instead of... not sure how you call that on English. Cow's breasts. Alright, the base... Oh, that was a farm, actually. And we got some... Yeah, there will be base building as well in the game. You can build your own base as an organization. I just joined an organization in the game as well, the biggest one in the verse. And as an organization, you can build your... Maybe even as a player, I'm not sure. Do let me know in the comments. But you can build your own base. You can build your own base there. Speeding up, going 3,000, 4,000 meters per second. Generation and rendering of volumetric clouds at planetary scale. If it has planetary scale in it, I am already sold. Seamless transition from ground to space. Yeah. That second time they said that, I think. see some nebulas over there. The feeling in space is really immersive. You can, while in the spaceship, you can hear the engines humming and all that, and then you just feel like you're in space. What's this wormhole? What? Oh, it's a quantum travel, right? That's the way to travel between planets. It requires fuel as well, so the distance is limited by the fuel, which is upgradable and all that stuff. All the ships are very highly customizable. Real-time, large-scale asteroid belt generation and rendering. What? Really? They generate? I thought they were like put in there. Right, they generate. Okay. Didn't know that. Space-based points of interest. Ah, Grimhex. This is where pirates gather to drink and celebrate their loot. Arr. Their plunder. Arg. It's hidden between the asteroid belts. Real smart. What else? Got some lag in here. That tells me that it's real. Real day night cycle based on planet rotation. Ooh, so how, depending on how big the planet is or how fast does it rotate, the day switches. I mean, it's a whole simulated solar system. It's crazy. It's crazy. The game is in making since 2012. It's still not done. It's really much further than it was. But the people that are backing it since 2012. Ah, Orison, yes. Floating Cloud City of Crusader. This is where we go to sell our biggest loots. At least where I go. Most of the people go here, actually. Smart thing is not to go here, because most of the people go here, so the prices are higher in the other places. But I'll show you later on. There's gonna be a ship as well, which is the best one to do to make money with. Orison is a floating city in on a gas giant, built upon a gas giant. When I first saw anything in this game, I was blown away. Okay, we got Mercury. Looks like a C2. Got a turret on top of it. What is it gonna do? Aha! I wonder what are we gonna do. These are amazing. There's a statue of it in the city. These are gonna be amazing to crash into or don't know what to do with them. Shoot. Nah, no whale hunting. Yes. Alright, they're moving outside of Orison now. What's gonna happen now? Out into the space. Always when you're moving from planet to space, it's always such a great immersive feeling. It's beautiful. The game is such a beautiful experience that I can't explain it. You have to try it for yourself. It made me quit certain things. It made me made me a better person. I can say, in a way, I made myself. But you know, this game really helped for the community. It's an MMO, so you're not alone there. It's really a technical game. It's a simulator, so you can't really be out of your mind. So it's really great. This is the Stargate to the next system that's gonna come out, announced in 2021, supposed to be coming out in 2021, but it's 2024, it's still not out. It's announced for this year. I would not hold them accountable for anything, but this is how it's gonna look like. the travel between systems. It's kind of a wormhole, and I heard also that you can fall out of the wormhole. I'm not sure what happens then. Do let me know. Pyro system, flame star. What? It has a star that's bursting out solar flames constantly, solar flares, sorry. And they are dangerous, I know that much. But this looks like a space station. That must have been the description of the system itself. It's a destroyed space station, probably destroyed by the solar flare or maybe laser guns. Oops. We got turret in here, so it is ready for combat. Pyro is a dangerous system. There ain't gonna be any rules in here, no repercussions for your actions as well. So you can go pirate in here, you can go do a lot of nasty stuff in here with no repercussions. Now we're getting to the fun part. Skin. It's gonna look amazing. It'll also gonna do. It will do amazing things as well. We'll see later on. Tattoos. They're coming in. I think in the next patch. From the date of this video, 322 is the patch that we are playing on in Star Citizen. 323 is gonna come out next. I actually don't think they announced tattoos, but facial hair they did announce, and a different character creation system as well for those that are playing. Oh, look at those NPCs colliding. Yeah, that's true. It's not like World of Warcraft where you can run through each other. It's actually you're physically actually there. All right. Moving out of the space station. Space station. Space stations are amazing. In here, there's each one has a different. I'm not sure about that actually. I didn't see the whole game yet. I'm playing for 3 weeks now, so I won't get too much ahead of myself. This is a point of view from a new player. That is maybe way too cocky, but hey, what can you do? What will you do? Relative velocity, right, so we're moving further away. Oh, oh. Onto the planet, another planet in Pyro now. All right, it's a wonder, I wonder why it's not scorched, because there's flares, it must be distant from the star, which would make it frozen, so I'm not sure what's going on there. If the star is casting out flares, maybe not in this general direction. I'm sure they have an explanation for that. Sunshaft occlusion on a planetary scale. Yes, again, I'm gonna come back to Red Dead Redemption because that game really blew my mind graphically, visually, and with everything else. Ah, there's the Reclaimer. This is the ship that will make you most. This is the pinnacle of salvaging and money making in Star Citizen. I own it. Everybody helps each other get one. So if you decide to start playing this game, chat me up, look me up in the game. FearStare is the name, and we'll hook you up with a Reclaimer. But like and subscribe, because that's gonna help me out on the channel here. And keep watching as well. Right, NPCs are automatically working to fix the situation. Wonder what happened. Where there it is in Pyro, so probably the Reclaimer got attacked by the pirates here. Yeah, trying to land. And they're trying to keep it in the air. I can already see, since I've been playing, the position of the motors is such a great simulator that you have to pay attention to a lot of things when flying different aircrafts, spacecrafts. You have to pay attention to the positioning of the motors. It's called VTOL as well. I won't get into it now. Anyway, that's a whole other video. Volumetric shadows from clouds. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. What is that in the... There was a small spot in the clouds there on the top right of the screen. If you saw that, I'm not sure. All right, over here, yeah, you can see the procedural generation of the attributes, of the shadows, of the greenery, fauna. Is fauna the animals or flora? Not sure. Again, I don't work well under pressure. Yeah, shadows are generating just like that. It's still a work in progress, they say. But even if it stays like this, man, I'm signing complete right now. I'm signing satisfied, I mean. There's one base up here, okay. So it's not empty. Well, considering that there's a whole planet, most of it's going to be empty, of course. Right, and then there's another base. Again, we're going to be able to build our own bases. We got a Gladius hovering up above the puddle of water, which is reflecting the jet thrusters, air, or I don't know, exhaust. It's getting upset by it, like it looks amazing. We're streaming hierarchical object container technology for outposts and points of interest. Okay. Yeah, that's a base. You see defense turrets over here. I see wind turbines that's gonna power the base as well. Looks like something from which I loved in Fallout 4. Or, yeah, is it 4 or 3? Fallout 3, no, 4. I built such a good base. It was amazing on PlayStation 4. Oh, look at this. Now, this is the future of gaming. This is what I really like. Again, Red Dead Redemption blew my mind first, excuse me, when I saw the footprints in the snow. When he was making not just footprints, trails in the snow, and like how snow was reacting to the character. This water is foaming up under pressure. First of all, it's moving around like really realistic. You can destroy the environment. Physical based destruction, yeah. Holy crap. That was cool. And then they stay floating up. I hope they sink as well once they fill up with water. If not, I don't mind. Got a little thing in the bottom there. I don't know what it is. At the shore. Real-time cloth simulation already in the game. I just got my first cloth armor and it looks so good. Look at this. The character is gonna actually be sweating. There's gonna be a sickness system as well, where you can get flu, you can get sick, and I presume they're gonna be putting. Excuse me. I presume you're gonna start sweating while sick or while in hot areas in general. There's a small spot again in there. This just makes me believe this is all real. This is amazing. So yeah, do play Star Citizen, people. Play it, please join me, and let's get into it. An MMO that simulates the space. What the hell? What the hell? Guys, I hope you enjoy it. Again, like, subscribe, Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Bye bye. FearStare out. Bye bye.